First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Torrero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Jimenez. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Richmond leads it.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you...
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is Dave Kim, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight? Coming to the plate now, Brandon Jackson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Jarvis over at second. Guzman at first, 1 gone. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Mitchell Fisher. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Mitchell Fisher.
And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Jackson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up to second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So coming to the plate, Martin Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound. Into the box now, Brandon Jackson.
Second baseman, Brandon Jackson.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Nice, nice. Take your outfielder.
Standing in, Ramon Espinoza, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mitchell Fisher. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Starting to run. They haven't been able to score. Tough guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Seals. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Christian Cutliff. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 1-0. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going on his own or if that came from the dugout, but either way, he didn't give himself much of a chance with the lead.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Jackson. He singled his last time up. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Richmond Flying Squirrels took the lead. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on Harvey Clausen, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now to the plate, Martin Harper. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Hit out towards second. To his right. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us a little. Stepping into the box, Brandon Jackson, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Guzman stands at second with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Villalona moving forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Harper onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In now, Frederick Staley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the double steal is on here. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Cutler.
Catcher, Christian Cutler.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Jackson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Brandon Jackson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping in, Frederick Staley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Staley.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Stepping in, Christian Mattson.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian.
The 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jackson comes up with it, and that's the 2nd out. Stepping into the box, Christian Cutler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 0-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Settling in now, Emilio Sandoval. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Emilio Sandoval.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Digging in, Brandon Jackson. A winning run is at first base.
Brandon Jackson.
Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Villalona. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Brandon Jackson.
19, second baseman, Brandon Jackson.
First delivery to him on the way.
Come on, get here.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Number 53 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kevin Chaney earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th.
Our final line.
Minor League Baseball. Standing in, Brandon Jackson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping up now, Frederick Staley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Staley.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So digging in now, Pedro Severino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jackson. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors in it. Digging in now, Brandon Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Guzman, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's fouled away. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Emilio Sandoval. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Emilio Sandoval.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Brandon Jackson.
Second baseman, Brandon Jackson.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second.
The catcher, number 5, Christian Cutler.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. 1. Ready for another shot now, Brandon Jackson. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. Into the box now, Tristan Hood.
Number 10, second baseman.
0-2, here it comes. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly digging in to try it again. Brandon Jackson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. This is line to left. Sandoval is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days.
After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Brandon Jackson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brandon Jackson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Robert Lang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded to short. He's got it. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average. So they have to move traffic and drive the base.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The pitcher, Bobby Hacker, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So striding in, Brandon Jackson.
Brandon Jackson.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit.
He's up right here, You're here.
And the runner from second is in to score.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Scooped up. One there, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
They couldn't turn the...
Into the box, Brandon Jackson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jackson.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Heading out towards shallow right. Clark on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. On to first, a double play. Striding in, Brandon Jackson. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Sped him up and slowed him down right there. This guy cannot seem to get on time with this pitcher. It's going to be a tough day if he continues to be out in front on the off speed and behind on the heater.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball. And that. So stepping in, Billy Leggett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner goes for third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out.
Ready once again, Brandon Jackson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Rips this one to first. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. He beats the tag. Safe. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Looped out toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. On to first, and they get the double play. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Squirrels lead it 5-4. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Jeffrey Lemieux gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. John Betts, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Dan, Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So striding forward now, Cedric Pelletier. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit out toward second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Jackson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pelletier. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Brandon Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brandon Jackson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Over that one. That was the swing right there.
And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next.
Now batting, left fielder, Mac Williamson.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. And he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home.
In standing, right here.
Oh, and he throws it away. It's a wild one, and 3 runs are in to score.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too, and I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Striding in once again, Cedric Pelletier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically... Striding into the box, Brandon Jackson. He singled his last time up.
Jackson.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. At the plate, Dominic Smith. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very...
A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals. player has addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. The coach advocates a more disciplined approach.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Roberto Ibanez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Now at the plate, Brandon Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
I see you working, big guy. Good job. Way to get on base.
Now in the box, Ramon Espinoza, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Jackson on at first, nobody out. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and he'll dive back in. Softly hit to the left side. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Jackson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
At the plate, Ramon Espinoza.
First baseman, Ramon Espinoza.
Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Digging in once again, Brandon Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High and deep to center field. Sheldon looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
Now at the plate, Julian Varela. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily. Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Riency. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Brandon Jackson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Burkett moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come across to score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him.
At the plate, Michael Nelson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
How frustrating is that, Dan, right there? Guy executes his pitch, batter still able to dig it out for a knock.
You know, that's a really good pitch, and sometimes as a pitcher you just have to tip your cap to the batter. Good piece of hitting right there.
Bouncer to the left side, and this goes right through his glove on into left field. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Ready for another chance? Keith Sheldon. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best.
1 run scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the lead.
Coming to the plate now, Julian Varela. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the stepping up to the plate, Brandon Green. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Brandon Jackson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And there are 2 away now. So coming to the plate, Ron Burkett. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ron Burkett.
Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
8-5 tonight. Richmond took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Standing in, Brandon Jackson. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Brandon Jackson.
Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Sheldon is there. 1 away. Into the box now, Michael Nelson. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
We all know this team is struggling right now.
Coming to the plate now, Dwayne Slater, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now to the plate, Brandon Jackson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And the run will come in to score from second as they've cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Hard hit to first. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that run will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping into the box, Darren McCoy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So striding in, Ryder Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Jackson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jackson.
Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works, Pitcher can't be too mad.
Digging in and looking for more, Mac Williamson, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Jackson aboard here at first with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. There's one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. In now, Dwayne Slater. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Jackson. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Moving under it, Sheldon makes the play, one away. Stepping in, Brandon Jackson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Beat it out.
Hard hit ball to short. Varela is up with it. And that's the second out. The game's future star, Craig, native of the Netherlands.